Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of September 25th through the 27th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you're able to get some clarity. Also, if you are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Payments and orders are collected on Fridays for video and email readings, though. All right, so we have here central issue, heart of the matter, as the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the Chariot, Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Magician. All right, so something's going on where I feel that you are having to separate. There's going to be some sort of separation here. Either maybe you are separating from work, whether you are quitting or taking a break, calling off. If you're in a relationship, there may be some sort of temporary separation. You guys go your separate ways. Or it could just be that someone is, traveling for work, so they're leaving home. Someone will no longer be home because they're going to be traveling for work. I'm also getting here that there's some sort of disconnect in regards to emotional feelings. I feel like someone wants to hide their feelings or does not like to express emotion. They hide them instead, or someone who comes off really guarded or defensive when they are hurt. So I don't know if you are going to be coming off very guarded towards people, or if someone is pushing you away or being very guarded towards you. I feel like that is their defense mechanism. Someone is being very guarded and protective of their feelings. There could also be a little bit of self-sabotage as well. But yeah, I do feel like you are going to be coming off very guarded. Also looks like, for whatever reason, you guys are having to stand your ground on something that you want to do, you believe in, and I feel that you're going to have people who don't agree with your decision, but it looks like you've made some sort of decision, and whatever this decision that you're making may end up hurting other people. But like I said, it looks like maybe people are trying to stop you from doing what you want to do. But you have to do what you feel is best. I also feel that there's someone that might be spiteful. I don't know, I just kind of feel like there's some sort of spiteful energy around. I feel, though, that you will be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or overcome. For some of you, you might be needing to face yourself in regards to a situation. It looks like you're getting ready to face something head on, like you know what the consequences will most likely be, but you're doing something anyway. I feel like this may be about conquering your fears. So also, any type of things that you felt were holding you back, or any type of fear that you had, I feel like you're getting ready to face that fear. As harsh as it may seem. I do feel like feelings might get hurt. People might view you as being mean or cruel because of what you want to do, but you're like, it is what it is. This is what I have to do. Especially too, if you know, maybe you're getting ready to take on some sort of job that requires you to travel, or, you know, you're going to leave your family, or you're separated from your family for days at a time. I feel that, sorry if you hear screaming, I got a gamer in the house. Yeah, I feel like people might kind of, you know, try and stop you and say, but what about your family? You know, what do you think you're doing? I don't think it's right for you to be gone. Take this job knowing that you're going to have to be absent, or, you know, whatever that situation is. But it does look like people are trying to challenge you, or just don't agree with the decision that you're making, maybe in relationships or to a career, or even some sort of trip that you're going on. People are against it. I also see here, again, you might be very driven at this time, very motivated. You're being pushed. I feel like you're pushing yourself, though. Something is pushing you to do what you need to do. Somebody might be pushing you away, too. I don't know if someone is just like doing something to the point where you're like, that's it. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, you've crossed the line. I set boundaries. You didn't listen. So somebody may be coming off as like, you know, having to set boundaries for that reason. But I feel like you're motivated. I feel like some of you are deciding to pursue some sort of goal or dream, or you're going towards someone that you're very interested in. Now, those of you that are being pursued in a love situation, it does look like your pursuer is coming towards you, but I feel like there's going to be obstacles, because maybe you know, it looks like they're leaving someone for you. So if you're being pursued, I feel like your pursuer is leaving somebody behind for you, and I feel like this person of course does not want them to do that. But that's, you know, this person has their mind made up, and that's what they're doing. This also looks like you guys will be focusing on manifesting your desires, manifesting your goals. You may be coming off as, or feeling like you have to become an alter ego in order to have success. So for some of you, it's like, I know, you know, this isn't like me, or this is out of character, but I have to become this other person in order to accomplish this goal. So I don't know what this goal is for you guys, but I feel that you may be having to become someone else, just like Beyonce is also Sasha Fierce, you know. So who knows why she's, you know, putting on an alter ego. Maybe certain messages in her songs, or maybe in order to perform at her highest, you know, she's just like, okay, I've got to put Beyonce in a box and become Sasha Fierce, you know, whatever. I know some of you beehives, I'm pretty sure you know more than I do about Beyonce, but that's just giving an example. Now, also looks too like something is being camouflaged, or someone is like a chameleon. Someone knows that in order to defeat their enemy, they have to blend in. They have to become their enemy. So this is also some sort of strategic war tactic I'm getting. In order to defeat your enemy, it's like you have to become your enemy. I feel like someone is kind of blending in and becoming what they have to become. Maybe you are working a job you don't really like, but you know, you're like, hey, I gotta blend in, I gotta do this. I also feel that those of you that are in the services, or you deal with someone in the services, they might get called for duty, or there may be a deployment. Yeah. Because I'm getting something like war. Put your war face on, or something is like war. Something is a war tactic. I don't know why I'm starting to get that a lot now, so I'm sorry if I keep repeating it. It's because something does seem like war. You're at war. So I don't know. Maybe that is just some sort of super competitive energy coming out that is relating to career or in love. Maybe somebody is like, this is war. Like, oh, you want to play like that? Okay. You know, let me do this and that, and I'm going to manipulate you into coming towards me, or I'm going to manipulate you into staying. So depends on, you know, whose end is happening on it. It does look like something is war. Metaphysically, you guys might see some unusual things in the sky, like maybe something is camouflaged in the sky. You're seeing, for instance, I've been seeing stars that are fixed at first. They're fixed stars. And then all of a sudden, they just take off moving. And I'm like, okay, was that really a ship? Is it a satellite? I did look up and try and see if it was a satellite, but from what I've been seeing about Elon Musk satellites, they kind of run in strings, or like, I guess it would look like a fleet or something. But I'm only seeing like one singular star. And the other night, even me and my son, we captured it. I'm out here in Arizona, y'all, so I probably get to see some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, it's like we were out looking at the stars, and I was just telling him how I see things, the stars moving sometimes, and then just out the blue, there was a star traveling across the sky, and we were like, what is that? And he tried to capture it, but it's like when you're trying to film it on camera, it's too dark outside, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, it's like you might see something at night outside, something that is blended in with the sky, and it's not really what you think it is. Yeah, it's not a plane that we saw, because it's way up, way too high, and there were no flashing lights. It's like a single light. So let me see what else this is. Now, I also feel too, in regards to communication, there's miscommunication this weekend. I feel like somebody is reading something the wrong way or taking it the wrong way. And I feel like that has to do with indirect communication, or dropping hints and expecting someone to understand what you're thinking or saying. Or trying to get someone to notice something, or look here, notice this, notice that, and it may or may not work. And I feel like it's not working only because I'm seeing some sort of hostile energies, and I feel like it's because of miscommunication. I'm also seeing something like misdirected, feeling misdirected. The wrong signals. Yeah, somebody might be sending the wrong signal. So you could read someone and think that they like you, and then it's just like, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come off that way. And it's just like, are you sure? Like, you're sending mixed signals. Yeah, so someone could be sending mixed signals. And then I see someone who knows what they're doing. Someone is intentionally trying to keep up some sort of confusion or cause some sort of misguidance. I even see someone breaking up with someone on purpose. Not sure why that is for, but I see someone breaking up with somebody on well, you know what I mean, causing an argument on purpose. It's like, this argument is fake. Like, what is this? Where's this argument coming from? And it's really a misdirection. Someone is just like trying to deflect from what's really going on. Yeah. Somebody is trying to sabotage or hurt you on purpose. But I really feel like it's strategic to this person doing that. And then again, it looks like this is being reiterated about someone's defense mechanism. Like someone does not want people to know how they feel, whether it's you or somebody around you. So I feel like somebody is doing things, acting different or mean or hostile, just to misdirect people from what's really going on. At work, I feel like there's something going on that maybe you don't really like. You're just kind of going along with it. Especially too if you work in sales or engineering, software engineering. Someone may not agree with the work ethics. Yeah, so I'm seeing someone rethinking what they were getting ready to do. So you may be putting a lot of thought into something that needs to be done, and I feel like in order for you to pull something off, you've got to become something else. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I feel like someone is also cutting their emotions on and off like a switch. So the Chariot is so far clarified by the Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords. So I'm feeling like this is about taking action and doing what needs to be done, regardless of who you have to leave behind. I feel like somebody is leaving behind their family. So someone definitely could be getting deployed, or having to leave their family behind for you if it's about being pursued, or unless you, the pursuer, are, leaving somebody behind for the sake of love. Something also could be like tough love, like pushing your child out the house, or like saying you got to get out, or this is hurting me more than it's hurting you type of energy. Yeah. This makes me think of too, like somebody leaving a house and kissing the children goodbye, and the kids are like, well, when are you coming back? And you kind of make up a story, or you promise them, you make a promise that you can't keep, but you've got to keep on that face. And so the minute you turn your back and walk away, it's like a stream of tears running down, knowing that you don't really know the answer to something. So yeah. Or like if a kid's pet died and you didn't really explain to them that the pet died. You're like, we took it to the doctor, and they're like, well, when are they coming back home? I don't know, sweetie. They might have to stay at the doctor for a very long time. So something of that sort. I'm getting that more of this hurts me more than it hurts you type of energy. And then there's the Six of Cups again. I feel like someone also maybe just doesn't want to hurt their children, or they're having to punish their children, but it hurts. And like I said, like someone causing a lover spat on purpose is strategic. I feel too that something may be revealed in a dream, or you might get, those of you that dream, I feel like you might get some sort of premonition or warning before something's getting ready to happen. Also, if you felt like someone did something on purpose, and then this should be some sort of confirmation. Like intuitively, you already know something's going on. You're like, I know they did that on purpose, or, you know, they started that argument on purpose. And, you know, even somebody doing something on purpose at work so that they'll get fired. Like somebody is trying to get, someone wants to be pushed away for whatever reason. It could be a number of reasons why someone is doing something on purpose. I just feel like something is all an act. It's not real. Something is an illusion. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have the Thinking Woman. We have Deceit, Indecision, Overall Energy, Third Chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so I do feel that, again, this is about strategizing, thinking, plotting something. There's some sort of deceptive plot at hand. Someone is intentionally doing something. Maybe if you can't make a decision, you're doing something to make someone make that decision for you. So you might get tricked into making a decision. You also could get tricked into responding to someone. I feel that there's some sort of decision that you're having to make, and it's a difficult decision. I feel like it's not, something doesn't seem to be easy for you this weekend. You might be concerned about the path that you're getting ready to take. I also feel that there may be some sort of blockage, especially through manipulation. Like maybe someone is manipulating you and making you rethink something. You're like, maybe I made a mistake, or maybe this, maybe that. Misdirected. So I feel like something starts off with you having some sort of confidence, and then you get misdirected. You're like, I don't know, maybe not. Or you are intentionally causing someone to get tripped up. I also feel that your will is being activated. There's a need for you to exercise your will. Something's going on where you need to make a decision, and you can't be afraid to. You also might be trying to find a creative way to get your point across. Something's going on where you're having to whip something up. I feel that your solar plexus is blocked. So whatever's going on, it needs to be activated, especially I feel like your will for life, your will for love, your will for whatever. Maybe you lost it, and you have not really been feeling motivated. Something's happening where you need to just kind of take back control or take your power back. I don't know if you feel like you gave your power away to someone and you're like, now it's time for you to take it back. But the way you're taking it back is deceptive. Or, you know, like I said, it could be flipped. I also feel like someone maybe uses money to get what they want. Or someone is being paid to do something that is conflicting with their beliefs. So even like going back to a job, it's like, is this ethical? Is this job ethical? What's going on? Let me just pull out another card for you. So for some of you, it might have to do with a love situation. I don't know if you're conflicted between two people, or if someone is trying to lure you towards them. Something is all a part of their plan. Now, something does look like being lured towards someone, or you're being lured to go in a certain direction through deception. Even if, let's say, something's going on in media, I would go as far as to say media is being used to manipulate your emotions and cause you to make some sort of emotional decision. Or something in media is throwing off your spidey senses. So again, it's always about going back to your own intuition and doing what you feel makes sense for you. You have to kind of just put everyone else on the back burner and do what you feel is best for you. Some of you, I do feel like you're conflicted about pursuing that passion or that heart's desire, and maybe people are going to find manipulative ways to get you to stay. Another just fun example, I was watching The Flash, and there was a scene where this guy wanted to date this man's daughter, and the man was like, okay, fine, go ahead, date my daughter. So then, like, later on in the scene, he tells the guy, he was like, yeah, I'm dying, but, you know, I didn't want my daughter to know that. And, of course, he knew the guy was going to push the daughter away for this and be like, no, I don't want us to be together. You need to be with your father at this time. And that, you know, that was a way of him manipulating him into trying to make make the other person make the decision for him. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like something complex like that is going on. Also pay attention to number synchronicities 33 and 11. But yeah, I feel like your weekend is having to do with like being deflected. It's almost like you have to be very strategic with certain decisions that you're needing to make, and you have to stand your ground and not be manipulated into going in the wrong direction. If someone starts to fight with you, like I said, I just feel like it's on purpose to throw you off. So yeah, those are the messages that I'm getting. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.